All right. Thank you for joining us this evening at our virtual community meeting. My name is Nolan Groce, and I'm with Urban Design Partners representing Four Oaks Builders on rezoning petition 2025-811. This petition is located at 409 West John Street in the town of Matthews. Joining me this evening on the petitioning team is Chris Duncan with Four Oaks Builders. And our architect for the proposed development is the AB Group. All right, here's an aerial of our 0.42 acre site, again, located at 409 West John Street. Additional imagery, sites located south of West John Street, north of Irwin Lane in the town of Matthews. Okay, so a little bit of background planning information. Zoning is the city's method of classifying land by usage. On your screen, you can see zoning districts found in the Matthews Unified Development Ordinance. They have traditional districts, conditional only districts, parallel traditional districts, and overlay districts. We're requesting a parallel conditional district, rezoning the site from R20 residential to office conditional, which is OCD. Few additional planning items. The first being the Envision Matthews Comprehensive Plan. This policy document serves as the primary guidance for decision makers when reviewing rezoning requests. There's also the Matthews Unified Development Ordinance, or the UDO. So the UDO consists of land development standards and regulations consistent with the vision of the land use plan, things like setbacks and buffers. There's also a future land use map. This translates place-based policies to specific locations throughout the community, and this is used as a guide for rezoning requests. All right, so here's an existing zoning map and zoning districts. Again, the site is zoned R20 residential. In the area, there's also several properties zoned office conditional, which we're requesting to rezone this site to. You can see the Matthews Help Center is zoned B1 conditional. There's also an RI conditional and I1 to the northeast of the site. And this property is within the downtown overlay. All right, so here's the Envision Matthews future land use map. Our site is identified as downtown adjacent, which is represented by this tan color. So what is downtown adjacent? This recommends a variety of uses and building types, from medium lot, single family residential, neighborhood cottages, but also small businesses, which we are proposing to rezone this site to an office for small business space. So our rezoning request is consistent with the comprehensive land use plan. So here's our rezoning site plan. I'm going to jump ahead to our rendered version. So our rezoning petition proposes a two-story non-residential building at a maximum of 5,400 square feet. The building's primary usage, will be an office and retail. 18 surface parking spaces are provided for users and visitors, predominantly located to the rear of the site. The petitioner will improve the frontage to include a 10-foot multi-use path, as well as an 8-foot planting strip. And there will be a 10-foot landscape yard surrounding the site. So here's our elevations sheet, which has been provided by the AB Group. jump into some zoomed in imagery. Here's a front elevation of the proposed building. The building will include a variety of architectural enhancements and materials, including brick and cementitious fiber siding. We wanted the building to have a residential feel and character, although it is for a non-residential use. All right, here's a rear elevation. The maximum building height is 40 feet and 2 stories. And here you can see the proposed second story terrace at the rear of the building. There's some additional imagery showing the proposed structure. You can see the side view, predominantly brick, as well as cementitious fiber siding. And additional views from the rear of the building. You can get a better view of that terrace. Okay, here's our tentative timeline of the petition. This is subject to change pending any necessary deferrals for additional coordination, whether it be with the community, town staff, town board of commissioners, or planning board. So this evening, August 20th, we're holding our petitioner community meeting. We're anticipating a tentative public hearing date in September 8th, the early September meeting, which will be followed by a planning board meeting on September 23rd. Ultimately, a town board decision could be rendered on October 13th. Again, these are subject to change. The process cannot be any quicker than what is on the screen, but it could be delayed. So with that, here's my contact information in case there are any questions after the meeting. We are recording this presentation and we'll post a copy of the meeting online at our webpage at urbandesignpartners.com/rezoning. So I'm going to go back to our rendered site plan. Evan, since it's just you on the meeting this evening, feel free to unmute if you have any questions. Otherwise, you can use the chat feature. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have any. Just following along.
Awesome. Well,
Will-
we appreciate it.
Will the meeting, the September 8th meeting, that'll be confirmed by email or something so that somebody like me could attend?
Yeah, so the town sends out mailed notices similar to the one you received for our community meeting regarding public hearings. But if you would like, I can follow up with you as well. I have your email address since you have registered for this meeting. I can send you an email as an update with our meeting schedule.
Terrific. That'd be very kind. Thank you.
Yeah, happy to do it. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
All right, well, we can hang out for a few minutes. I'll see if anyone else joins our meeting. I believe we had one other person register. And we had one additional community member register for the meeting. So, Evan, feel free to hang around if you'd like to drop. More than welcome. But you know, at a high level, this is our proposal. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm happy to answer any questions, jump on a phone call, whatever you think is necessary to alleviate any questions or concerns.
You bet. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure thing.
Are you able to share the zoning? You mentioned some other zonings, the zoning of the adjacent properties to you. Are you able to share what those are?
Yeah, so you can see these green lines on our screen on this map outline specific zoning districts. So our site, the property to the rear, and the abutting parcels are zoned R20, which is a residential zoning district.
Gotcha.
And you have office conditional, more residential. There's some business zoning districts, than office conditional. Over time, there have been more office requests along this corridor of West John Street. I believe this corner parcel was rezoned in 2024, late last year.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for the presentation. I'll look forward to seeing the public hearing, and thank you for notifying me of that.
Certainly. Yes, I will follow up with you via email, Evan.
All right. Thank you. You guys have a great night.
All right. Thank you. You as well.
Yes, sir. Bye bye now.